This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of
Let's blow out the Jaguars. See ya. Bye. That moment right there was unbelievable. I I had I had I was shocked right there in that moment. Um I'm gonna go in the banners.
All right.
What is your take on King Henry this year? Oh, what is your take on the King?
So, what's my take on King?
On the King Henry.
I think he's gonna have a bounce, and I think I could see him breaking. I want to see him break the rushing record. That'd be awesome to see, man. He's gonna bounce back, and he'll take back the rushing title for sure.
I mean, what did you expect from him this past year? But I expected 2,000-yard season, but he didn't get it because of that injury set him back.
Oh my God.
What did you expect from the King this past year?
Man, honestly, I think not got hurt, he would have blew out the rush. I think he would have destroyed it, and it was. The way I saw him run against the Colts, and I saw him you could see that he started to slow down, and once he didn't speak at the end of the game, you could kind of tell like something was wrong.
Yeah, but there was something wrong. I think it's a situation where certain players get these type of injuries, and it sets him back. And I didn't think we were gonna get the first seed. Did you?
No, honestly, I thought, even without Henry, it was kind of tough having to use 90 plus players, and for them to be able to still pull off what they pulled off was definitely amazing to see.
Which games are you going to this season?
Man, I'm going to all of them except the Cowboys Texans. With the Texans game being on Christmas Eve and me having so many kids, it's a tough time to go to a game. So I'm actually looking to give them away, probably to somebody not fortunate enough to go. So that's the plan for that one. And I actually have a friend coming up for New Year's, and he's never been to an NFL game. So I'm giving him my tickets to that game against Cowboys.
Okay. Can you see that up there?
Oh,
What do
it's
you think? What do you think about Trayvon Burks so far?
I mean, the videos, the little clips we've seen, he looks like he's gonna be a good receiver in the NFL. But I mean, it's tough. I think with the heat and just Tennessee weather all together. I know he's from Arkansas, but I think the asthma is having an effect on him. But I think by training camp, they'll have it under control and he'll be able to go.
Yeah, I think I don't think the asthma is. I'm not worried about it, but here's the thing right here. Um, if if he plays enough, and if he plays enough in the season to where if he plays enough into the season to where he will, I think he will be just fine. Um, I I don't see any issue. Do you?
No, I think he'll be fine. I think once he gets his feet under him and gets going, he'll be good. I'm not too worried about it.
I'm not too worried about it either. Once once he gets his I think he might reach somewhere around 700 yards. What do you think?
I think he could go. I think he might go a little over, depending on how it takes him to get going. I could see him around 850 ish. So that's. I mean, I'm not gonna expect him to come out here and immediately put up AJ numbers, but I mean, I could see him producing pretty well for us. And if we, I mean, with having Austin Hooper and Robert Woods, it'll help take the burden off of him a lot.
What about Chig?
Oh man. Oh, I keep hearing a lot of good things about Chig. I'm pretty pumped to see what he does for us this year.
Um, I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think he's a little more athletic than Jonnu was, and I think that'll be a big contribution, especially to help Tannehill out.
Let us know in the comments too, please. I was talking to the viewers. I want to get their take on it too. Um, I honestly I heard some good things about Chig too. I really like the guy. I have a video. I have a chip. I have a little video of it where he was talking to the media the other day. I'll put it up there in a little bit. Okay. So here's the next question. Are you ready for it?
All right, let's see it. Oh man.
How is how do you think Ryan Tannehill is going to do this year?
You know, when he came back and they had that press conference and talked about how the Bengals game had affected him, I think it took a lot off of him. And you know, from everything I hear, he's looking good so far. Granted, it's mini camp and OTAs, but I think if he can utilize all the weapons they have for him and Derek gets back to how he is and takes a lot of the pressure off of Ryan, I think he could have a bounce back year this year.
Both of them could.
Oh, 100%. I'm saying Henry wins come year.
Yeah, well, you think about it like this. Later in the year, last year, we did not have King Henry. It was a tough stretch. It was the Titans kept on fighting and fighting and fighting for a push, and I didn't think we were gonna get the number 1 seed. I had no doubt. I had no doubt about it. It was overwhelming to watch. And some of the play calling I did not like.
Yeah, I think that's why they brought in Tim Kelly to kind of help out with that. I definitely didn't agree with some of the play calling, and I think with the way Foreman was running that ball in that game, they should have leaned on him a little bit more.
I agree with that for sure. I did not like the way that I did not like the way that the play calling was in that game. It was so boring to watch.
Well, I wouldn't even say that it was boring to watch. I'd say that when they were running the ball down the field and decided, hey, let's throw a screen pass instead of continuing to run the ball, it kind of flipped the momentum towards the Bengals.
Yeah. It was kind of weird to watch.
Good. The next one. Okay, guys. Food.
Oh man,
Olive Garden.
that looks good.
Yeah, we're gonna be down, baby. Come on down.
Okay. I have.
I'm sorry, I
She
didn't
says.
interrupt. Sorry.
She says. Carrie's mama says. She said, I think Tannehill is gonna prove himself this season. But I do too. For the fact that I want to see him go out there and have another 40+ touchdown season. Don't give up. Be a Titans fan for life.
I don't think we'll lose to the Giants.
The Giants are trash. Holy crap. Ryan, I think the Giants are trash.
Shut the door.
Ryan, what do you think about the Giants this year?
You know, my dad's a Giants fan, so he's already starting with his smack talk. But I think that the Giants are the same as they've been the last couple of years. They'll be trash.
But I do see but it's a situation where there, where Logan Ryan was talking about the Titans fans last year. Um,
Oh yeah, I
um,
remember. But Logan Ryan's not with the Giants anymore. He's in Tampa now.
oh yeah, I saw that.
I'm excited to see. We get to play against Adoree this year, though, so that'll be interesting.
Okay, can I throw the banners back up here?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
I'm gonna take this comment off of here. You like the way you like the way I you like the way I put my name in there?
Yeah, man. You should put Titan Pratt, the hype man, up.
Um um which game what game are you most excited about this year?
Ooh. I'm looking forward to the rematch against the Bengals.
Me too. But I'm most excited about the Cowboys.
Mm, yeah, I think besides the Bengals game, pretty much any home game, since I'll be at all of them, I'm pretty excited for all those.
Let me ask you this question. Did you hear this the other day when Tyreek Hill said Tua sandwich is better than Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, I heard it. I think that was one of those. He's my current quarterback, so I got to try and talk him up. Type of comments.
Um, I think I think Tua throws some ugly balls out there. He
He
doesn't
throws
look good with the ball accuracy in his arm. He just can't throw the ball down the field. I mean, did you see where he threw the ball down the field last year against the
Yeah,
Titans?
he throws ducks. They hang up in the air. He underthrows his receivers, and I think that Tyreek's gonna realize that real quick.
Um, well, I got another question to ask you too. Um, which away game are you most excited about?
Buffalo.
Um, I'm excited about the Kansas City Chiefs.
I think I like playing against Buffalo. Those games get pretty intense, and they're actually fun football games to watch.
Um, yeah, I I think so. Um, but Buffalo is going to be a very hard game to play. Um, but what is your what are you thinking about Josh Allen this year?
I think he's the favorite for MVP.
Um, can you mute your microphone if you have to for a second?
Yeah, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Uh, uh, I'm excited about the Thursday night. I'm excited about the Thursday night game as well. I think that's going to be a battle between the Titans and not much. Just just getting started. I think that Green Bay Packers game is going to be an interesting game to watch for sure. I'm definitely gonna keep my eye out on that game for sure. But don't forget, the Green Bay Packers do not have Devontae Adams anymore. They got a bunch of rookie wide receivers too. But I'm really looking forward to seeing that game, and I think it's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna try to find a Green Bay Packers fan to break down that game with as well. Um, oh yeah, that that guy is a beast. Um, I was just talking about the Green Bay Packers game, but I think that's going to be a very interesting game to watch. What do you
Oh, yeah,
think?
definitely. I'm glad they actually got that game earlier so it won't be as cold and snowing.
Um, are you Titan E? If you're going to that game, let me know in the comments. Everyone, hit that like button and subscribe button, and join us for future streams. Um, are you excited to see about next week, about next Wednesday, about the Ladies of Titans Twitter group?
Yeah, man, I'm pumped for that. I'm pumped for that show. That's gonna be a lot of fun. You got some cool guests coming for that.
He said, I can't. I am sorry. It's okay, but I was just asking you if you were going to the game or not. But I didn't know you were. I didn't know if you were or not. Sometimes it's a situation where family comes first, but it is. It's a big issue. You understand, don't you?
Oh, 100%, man.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to make it to a home game for sure. I would love to meet you there.
Oh, man, I'm looking forward to it. Let me know when you be there. I'll be there.
Um, have you put Preston's a pretty cool guy. I had him on the show like 3 times.
Yeah, man. I met Preston at a game last year. He's pretty cool, man. We went down by his seats, and he's got those seats right by the field, and it was really cool, man, to meet him. A lot of fun. Trying to talk him into giving me half of his man cave that he's got there.
He's not gonna let you have it. I can't. I can't. I can't let you have mine either.
I'm working on it.
You forgot to. You forgot to put the flag up there.
Yeah,
I was
man.
gonna ask.
It's been hectic here. I'm getting there.
It's been kind of hard to get to it.
Yeah, it's one of these days I'll get back down there. I want to I got to add some more stuff to it. I actually just made a deal for a new card. I got a Christian Fulton autographed rookie card on its way.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for that one.
Send me a picture of it.
I will as soon as it gets here. I'll send you a picture of it.
And I would love to see if I could get any current Titan players on the show.
Oh man, I mean, if you're gonna try and do it, now would be the time. Now that they got that little break before training camp, talk to Mr. Titan. He's got all the connections.
Mr. Titan has a lot of connections with a bunch of Titan players. You really don't have a lot of connections with a bunch of Titan players.
No, not like you guys do. I talk to a couple of them every while. It's pretty cool, man. You read some of them and they'll respond on Twitter.
DB.
Oh yeah, I talk with DB during Grizzly games. He gets hyped during those Grizzly games.
I know he does.
I've talked to Elijah Molden a couple times. Really cool dude, man. I got in touch with him when I pulled his rookie card out of a pack of cards and sent it in, and he signed it for me. And he's a really cool guy. Dez, I've talked to Dez Fitzpatrick a couple times. He's a really cool, laid back guy. He likes video games a lot.
Darrington Evans likes video games too.
Yeah. He likes them so much that he's in Chicago now. No, I mean, I was upset when he couldn't stay healthy. I think he could have a nice little addition for us. Sucks that it didn't work out.
But it sucked though. But here's the thing right here: you can't criticize a player.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like I said, he can't control it. He got it happened. Now we got Hilliard and Haskins back there. So
Haskins, I think he's gonna be a beast.
Man, he's a big boy. I mean, he's not Derrick Henry big, but he's a big boy.
How big is he? Do you know?
Man, I was looking at it the other day. I would say he's 6'2", 6'3". He's big. I mean, and he's stocky, really stocky.
I call him the power back.
Oh, definitely. And then you got Hilliard is their little speed back. Gives them that change of pace.
But yeah, it's kind of fun to watch Hilliard get them yak yards.
Oh, 100.
What do you think about Bobby Trees?
Man, to see him out there after tearing his ACL in November, and he's already back on the field and moving those. I think we're gonna see some cool things from Bobby Trees this year.
Bobby Trees isn't scared to run down the middle. I mean, look, I don't want to compare it to the wide receivers that we had last year, but here's the thing right here. It kind of hurt to see Julio Jones get hurt all the time. And
definitely, because he showed Glenn, and for him to keep getting hurt, I think once you get that hamstring injury, it's one of those injuries that comes back pretty frequently.
It's it's kind of a situation, a similar situation like AJ Brown had in the in the third week of football.
Yeah.
Very wild.
Man, AJ.
I don't want to bring Julio Jones back.
You know,
Which
I think if you can get him, just his veteran presence is good. If you can get him on like a really really cheap deal, I don't think it wouldn't be a bad move. But I think there's other guys that probably could come in and do the same thing, like T.Y. Hilton or somebody like that.
like Will Fuller.
Well, he's another guy that the hamstring injuries a lot.
Or who else? I'm trying to think of another wide receiver. Can you help me out on this one?
I know I know one that's keep getting linked to the Titans is Cole Beasley, but I think you already got a Cole Beasley type of receiver on the roster. Kyle Phillips, you got Mason Kinsey who does the same thing.
What
Another
other
guy, one guy I
what
wouldn't
other
mind is Eddie Stills.
I wouldn't mind him at all. I actually seen where he liked liked a a tweet on Twitter from a Titans fan.
Yeah, I think he would like the shot. I think you give him a shot and at least give him a chance to make the roster. But I think another receiver that's already on the roster that's starting to surprise a lot of the coaches is Josh Malone.
What about Reggie Robertson?
I was listening to Teron Davenport today and he was saying that he's made a couple of nice catches, but he's they said so far the darling of minicamp and OTAs has been Malone.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think he's gonna be great. So what do you think about this? Okay, I wanna ask you this question. What do you think about Bobby Trees coming in to help out Trey Traylon Burks to be that veteran leader?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think that was one of the reasons they brought him in is to give another veteran presence in the locker room. And I mean, you saw before he got hurt what he was doing in LA. I think he's still got a lot in the tank, and I wouldn't be shocked if he was up for comeback player of the year either.
What about the King?
What about what?
What about the King?
Oh, that's I think he's the odds-on favorite right for comeback player of the year. To be honest.
What do you think about his hair?
Well, like he said, it's a change it up type thing. He just wanted to switch it up and see how it goes.
I think he's not going to. Do you?
What? You don't think he's gonna what?
Switch his hair up.
No, I think he might keep it how it is now.
I think he might put it back in the power tail.
Nah, I kind of like it down, to be honest.
Me too.
Up or down?
Up and, um. How is what do you think about the offense? Will it be better than last year?
I think as long as they don't have to use 90 guys, it will be.
Um, injuries injuries is a big issue in football, but you gotta think about it like this. Uh, we had 91 guys on the roster last year, and all of our players were getting hurt. Too bad it wasn't Ryan Tannehill.
Right. That's not nice. Well, it's not. Right.
I think the offense will be better. I think just the consistency of having Bobby Trees and Traylon Burks and Hooper, and then with Henry back in the backfield, I think that just them constantly being back there, that it'll help Ryan out, and I think it will help the offense out.
What do you think about the Tim Kelly part, man?
I think that's going to help Todd Downing out. I think it'll help with the play calling and put everyone in a better position.
At least Ryan Tannehill was out there fighting while his other players were gone. He was always out there fighting when his other wide receivers were gone.
I agree.
And
Oh yeah.
And his running back, Derrick Henry.
That's the one thing I can give Ryan Tannehill credit for, is the fact that he's always available.
Yeah, like yeah, he's always there.
He was always.
No matter what, he got hurt.
He did get a little banged up against the Indianapolis Colts, which the defensive defender that tackled Ryan Tannehill, he smacked his head on the ground really hard.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I remember that play.
Yeah, boy.
Um,
When the Chiefs quarterback got his neck almost twisted off. Lord, scared me to death. You remember that one?
yeah.
What's his name?
Uh,
$550 million. 5 years, what's his name? Chiefs
Patrick
quarterback.
Mahomes.
Yeah. Remember when he almost got his neck twisted off? Or it looked like it did.
Yes.
Had to go in that tent.
Yes.
Man, it scared me.
That was a shocking play right
Yes, it
there.
was.
I kind of got I kind of thought maybe I felt bad for him
I
there.
did too.
Yeah, he had no offensive line. It was like, hike, I'm gonna run now.
Simmons, okay.
I felt bad
Here's
for his mom.
here's the thing. Simmons came up and smacked him right in the head with his knee.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
I don't think he meant to,
No,
but okay. The Nico Archer tried to grab his leg and sack him, right? And Patrick Mahomes lost the ball.
I lost the ball. I almost lost the neck. I almost lost the ticket.
Yeah, I remember the play. It wasn't any intent towards it. They were trying to hurt him. It was kind of I don't know. It was like he was trying to get out of the way, and his knee kind of hit him in the head.
Yeah. Something like that. But I went his mom in that day. Oh,
Um,
But how are you doing? You doing all right?
are you talking to me?
Yeah. You probably can hear my voice is kind of moving. I'm asking him how he's doing.
Oh, I'm doing great.
Good, good.
I'm
I
doing
do.
doing fantastic. I'm worn out, but I'll be all right.
Oh, we all running.
Yeah, I chasing these 5 kids around all day.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Have kids, they say it'll be great.
Yeah, it's fun. Fun. You know they lied to you, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You'll read through the awards when they're about 15.
How many
30.
how many yards for the King this year?
I was talking about kids. I guess y'all supposed to be talking about football, right? Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
No,
mean
you're all
to.
right. No, y'all go ahead.
Um,
That's clean.
how many yards for the King this year?
Man, I'd love to see him have another 2,000-yard season. I think he'll be probably somewhere around the 1,700 mark.
Maybe I could possibly see that.
I think they're going to try and use him a little less now that they have Traylon and all these other weapons for Ryan, just so they could ease the pressure off of Henry.
But I don't think you need to run a player like 40 times in a game. I don't think that needs to happen.
Well, and I think that's another reason they brought in Haskins.
They get burned out.
I mean,
You're
it's
right, Rice.
yes. It, it's kind of a certain situation where the Dallas Cowboys running back kept on getting these injuries, and they had to bring some other running backs in
Oh yeah,
to
they brought in
kind of.
Pollard.
Who is it?
Pollard.
Zeke.
Yeah,
I don't think he's that good.
I think Pollard's better than Zeke.
They're all good, man. They're all good.
I don't think Zeke is that great.
Zeke got paid and his production went down. That's the
He's
difference between him and Henry. Henry
he's
got paid
not
and his
the
production
greatest.
got better.
He's not the greatest running back of all time, but he's okay.
He's good. Watch your filter. You have a filter, use it, boy. Well, you can say that.
I don't think I'm not gonna say he sucks or nothing like that, but he's okay. I mean, he he has 6,000 rushing yards. I mean, come on, you got to give the guy a chance. It's. I mean, Dallas Cowboy fans are getting mad over Zeke for what?
Because they paid him all that money, and once they paid him, his production started to go down.
It's kind of hard to see from where I want to see how he does against the Titans and things like that. I just want to see if he can make an impact on that game.
Well, you got to remember, like last year, not many running backs did anything against the Titans. I think what was it for? I don't know if it was the whole season, but they only, if I remember correctly, they only had 100-yard receiver go or 100-yard rusher against them, and that was James Robinson.
That was it. I'm excited to see what Zeke what Zeke does against the Titans to try to improve. Um, how many receiving yards will Traylon Burks get this year?
I think he'll get just over 800.
Maybe somewhere around 900.
Well, I think Tannehill's going to use all the weapons that he has. You got Bobby Trees and Hooper and Chig and NWI and Burks. So I think he out a lot, kind of like he did. Like, I mean, he had no choice last year, but I think with all the weapons he has, he'll spread around more, and it'll kind of even out the receiving yards. Kind of similar to how it was with Corey and Corey Davis last year, how AJ had just over 1,000, Corey was just short of 1,000.
I think it's gonna be kind of a similar situation too. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does on the field. I mean, he's got that talent, but he's not the fastest wide receiver in the world. But he does have the ability to run deep routes.
Yeah, he's similar to AJ. AJ wasn't the fastest guy, but it's what he was able to do after the catch, and that's pretty much the same thing as what Burks does, is what he did at Arkansas.
Yeah. What do you think the defense is going to be top 5 this year?
I think they have the potential to be it. I think with them bringing back pretty much everybody, minus what Sean Evans and Jalen Brown, I think they have the potential. You got David Long Jr. is going to be in there, and you got Zach Cunningham, and then you got a lot of depth. That I think they have the potential to be top 5.
I think the offense is going to be. I think the offense will be fine. How do you think the offense is going to do around Tannehill?
I think they put him in a position that he can succeed, but he's gonna have to make better decisions this year.
What are you most excited about?
To see the weapons they have. I'm excited to see what they do.
Okay, I want to go to the comments.
All right.
Broke loose to do this, and all the kids he's got. You need to thank him for being on the show, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's an honor. I got to be on the Hype Man show. I'm happy.
Do you have to go here?
No, we want to go. I'm saying, being on the show, having all them kids.
Thank you,
That's
buddy.
Work, man.
I appreciate it.
He's on his second job, I guess.
Oh, this is like my 3rd job.
Oh wow! Well, yeah,
No, It's not.
Wow.
It's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be.
Now you got a nice voice for a radio show. You really do.
It feels way
You
different. You don't gotta get used to things.
Wait a minute. Do you want to hear what Bud Dupree was saying about the
Sure.
Go ahead, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I want to get your perspective on some of these videos, man.
All right, hold on before you play. Let me lay the little one down real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, gotcha. Now, can you give me a drink, please?
All right, I'm back.
Sorry. I had to get something to drink as well, man.
It's the best drink there is.
It feels way different. You don't gotta get used to things.
Are you ready for that video?
Yep, let's go.
It feels way different. You don't gotta get used to things anymore. I already know the routine, know the vibe. That's always a plus. You feel more comfortable. You play more comfortable.
Feel like the knees all the way back?
Yeah, definitely. Feel like the knees all the way back. All thing I do is stay on top of it and maintain it.
I wanted to get your perspective on what Bud Dupree was saying.
Oh, that's my guy right there. I like Bud Dupree. No, man, I think he's ready, and I think he's right to be in his second year with the team and being used to routine. He's ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's made great strides, just from his ability.
I forgot to ask you if you're ready for Todd Downing.
Let's do it.
Well, he's made great strides, just from his ability to run the huddle and the line of scrimmage. He's grown every single day. He's gotten more and more comfortable every day. I really love where the chemistry of that room is. And, it's been fun to watch him kind of grow each and every opportunity he gets out here on the grass.
What do you think about that?
He was talking about Malik, wasn't he?
What was he talking about?
I think he was talking about right there. How each he's getting on the field, he's making the best opportunity out of it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, that's one of the main reasons I'm excited to go to some of the preseason games to see how Malik handles the NFL and how he plays in the NFL.
Are you ready for the Malik Willis video?
Yeah, let's see it.
Well, he's made great strides, just from his ability.
Sorry, I tapped the wrong one.
That didn't look like Malik.
I feel like it's more different than overwhelmed. It's just a little different. Football is football, but just getting the different terminology and making sure you're at the right place at the right time and making sure you understand all the timing and stuff that come with it, the different receivers, how fast they are, and just all those type of things that go into it. So it's just a process,
Are you excited to see what Malik Willis can do?
Oh yeah, and I like the fact that he gets to sit behind Ryan for a year and learn and take everything in before he gets thrown onto the field instead of how it was with Mariota, where Mariota got thrown out immediately and everything kind of went down from there.
Man, it's just awesome going against like one of the best safeties every day in the league. So this is a great opportunity to go out there, just iron sharpens iron, going against the best, trying to become as good as I can be. So I know if I want to have success in the league, I got to have success against him in practice. So that was really cool to be able to run that route on him and win it.
How much you feel like you've progressed maybe from the time the off-season program started to now?
I think I've progressed a ton, especially in when it comes to the other things, the not physical part of the game where you got to learn, you got to think, you got to see fronts, you got to be able to know the play. There's different, conversions on certain plays against certain coverages. So definitely in that aspect, I think I've grown a ton since I've been here.
How much you
What do you think?
Chig, man, I'm telling you, I think he's going to be a little bit better than Jonnu was. I think he's got more. He's more athletic. He's faster, good catch radius. I'm pretty excited.
He was the fastest 40-yard dash in tight ends.
Yeah, I'm excited for Chig. I'm excited to see what he does. And he seems like he's picking everything up pretty quickly.
What? Let's do the Shane Bowen.
Yeah, I think he's done a great job. He took a lot of strides last season. He got thrown in the fire there a little bit, but I thought he showed tremendous growth throughout the season last year. And he's becoming more of a pro. I think he's maturing. He's kind of figuring out what it takes to be a pro. There's a little bit more seriousness to him right now. So I'm excited about the direction he's on right now.
What do you think about what he was saying?
Who is he talking about?
I think he was talking about Bud Dupree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, he's right, and it's like Bud said earlier that he's in his second year in the system, and he's fully healthy now, and he'll be able to. I think he'll be able to contribute more than what he did last year.
Okay. Here's Shane Bowen again.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's always good when those guys get together and they can share their pointers, things they see, things they might do different. It's a big part of the NFL. It's kind of learning from other guys, whether it's watching them on film or getting together in the off season. So I'm sure he took something from it. So we'll see.
What is your take on that?
I mean, he's right with them constantly learning from each other and building a chemistry. It's gonna make the defense a lot better, especially with how young the defensive backcourt is. With them learning from each other and building, it's only going to make them better.
Here's what Mike Playwood. Here's what Coach was saying.
Unavailable. That's how we're going to go when guys don't practice and it's not an injury report.
I
Love Vrabel. Love him. Definitely my favorite coach. That's my saying. That's going to be my saying from now on. Unavailable.
all of all time.
Unavailable. Even if I'm available, I'm unavailable.
It definitely was tough. Actually seeing Ryan, I think like back in March, we both had a signing in Alabama. We was talking about it, and he was saying he was in a dark place, and I was like, I felt the same way. Just tough, and we all expected it to do more and play a lot better. We just weren't good enough, and they were a better team. But anytime like that, a loss always hurts when you feel like you got everything, promised everything in front of you, and you just fall short. So it was tough, but definitely fueled me in the off season. It sounded like a broken record to be doing the same thing, but. All you can do is let it fuel you and get ready for the next one.
What's your take on what he was saying? What the king was saying?
I mean, he's kind of saying what we fans have been saying the entire offseason, that loss hurt because we were all expecting to make a deeper run. And now you can see how much of an effect it's taken on guys like Henry and Tannehill that it hurt them a lot more than, obviously a lot more than us, seeing that we're not the ones playing. But you can tell like they're taking it just as hard as we are.
No, I don't look. There's no test. There's no measurement. I would imagine it seemed by all accounts that they had been working. I would imagine they had, and I'm sure they have.
It definitely was tough. Actually seeing Ryan.
No, I don't look. There's no test. There's no measurement. I would imagine it seemed by all accounts that they had been working. I would imagine they had, and I'm sure they have. And when training camp comes, we'll have the same conditioning test that we've always had, and we'll get to work.
Why does Mike Vrabel look a little upset in his press conference?
I think, it's kind of like he said towards the beginning of OTAs, like he can only coach the guys that are there. He understands like they're out there working out. Like Henry has his own little workout that he does, and he gets it. But he would rather have the entire team there so that they can build that chemistry and be ready to go. And I just think he hates talking to Paul Kowarski.
Paul Kowarski, man, I can tell you that guy. When Jeffrey Simmons gave him the answers the other day, I was laughing.
I think everybody laughs when anybody's talking to Paul Kowarski.
When Julio Jones was talking to him,
it was like he already knew who he was.
Paul Kowarski kept on asking him how his hamstring felt. and Julio Jones was like, it's feeling great, but not so great.
Clearly not. He missed so many games.
Okay, here's what the king was saying right here.
Yeah, I talked to head coach Paul. He was out here about an hour with y'all. I'm sure he'll let y'all know if anything changes.
Another Paul response.
Are you excited to see what he can do?
Oh, of course, man. I'm pumped to watch him play again. I don't think a lot of people are understanding like really what we're seeing watching Henry run, because there won't be another guy that can run like this. It's like a once generational talent. A dude that's the size of half of these defensive ends and defensive tackles running the ball at 20 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour. It's absolutely insane. It's amazing to watch. I
His
mean, like I
upper,
said, I've been happy to watch since he's been there, even though I hate Alabama.
his upper body, every time he works out, it gets bigger.
Oh, he's gotten even bigger. He's huge now.
Did you see the video where he stiff on that helmet?
Yeah, the little helmet on the stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was actually pretty cool to see him out there again.
Oh, 100%. It's anytime you get him back from injury like that and him looking the way he had, it gets you excited. We're close, a couple months away.
Obviously, you know,
Here's what Ryan Tannehill was saying.
we know Derek's been getting ready to go mentally and physically. So, anytime he comes out here, it's good to have him back and have him working with us.
He's happy for Derek Henry. What do you think?
Oh, he's definitely happy to have him back. It's going to help him out a lot.
I'm excited to see what he can do with running the ball as well.
Oh yeah, he's fun to watch run the ball. He's going to get what he needs to get.
Tannehill. I'm excited to see what he can do. This year.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I wouldn't be shocked if Ryan Tannehill goes out there and breaks the touchdown record.
No, I'm not going to say all that, but I mean, I think he's going to have a good season. I think he'll bounce back. But with Tannehill, I'm to the point where it's like he'll get us to the postseason. It's just what's he going to do when he gets into it.
I mean, can he get us over that hump?
That's the $1 million question. I wish the answer to.
I think it's likely he can if he doesn't throw any interceptions in the playoffs. I mean, it's kind of a similar situation where Lamar Jackson threw those interceptions against the Titans back in the 2019 playoffs game.
Yeah, couldn't hang on to the ball.
And Lamar Jackson, he has terrible accuracy.
He's got the Tua accuracy.
To a sandwich. Hold on, man. I'm gonna take a quick break for a second.
All right, man. Go ahead.
I tell you, Bryce, you know what you're talking about, because I've looked up everything that you said, and it is down to the T. So wherever you get your news, is it out of your mind, or is it out of what you know, or what?
I'm gonna take a quick 36.
Some of it's right there.
I'm
Right
gonna,
on it.
Good.
I'm gonna take a break for a second.
Yeah, you already told me that. Would you like to drink? I'll get you one of them to hurry the show now, okay? That'll be our thing.
Okay.
I see. Get you watermelon next time. I love you.
All right. Um, I'm gonna um I'm going to I'll be back here in a second.
All right, man.
I'm gonna read for a second.
All right, man.
Sorry, bud. I just wanted to take a break for a second.
Oh, you're good, man.
Are you using your computer or your phone on here?
My computer.
You have your computer?
Yep.
Okay, you wanna listen to Ryan Tannehill again?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we've had a lot of conversations. As we're watching the tape, talking through the reps that other guys had, and communicating it, just making sure he's hearing it. What I'm looking for, I'm kind of hearing what he's thinking, and obviously the best thing is to have him out there on the field, working with us. But that's not the case. So you got to make do with what you got and make the best out of what you have. So we're communicating, and then whenever time comes for him to be out there running with us, then we'll take advantage of those reps.
Okay, he was talking about Trayvon Burks. So, what do you think?
I mean, he's not wrong. He said he's still working, even though he's not out on the field. But like he said, the best reps that you can is while you're on the field. But I mean, like you said, he's watching tape and doing everything he can while he's not out there.
he's got. I mean, that asthma issue. I don't think it's really. I don't think it's really going to affect him from playing.
No, I don't think so either.
I think he'll be fine as long as he can be out there on the field when it's time to be able to get. I mean, we got other guys than just him.
That's why I'm not really too worried about it. Like, if he can't go immediately, then I mean, we got guys that are able to step up and will step up in this spot. I think, like I said, I think they'll have him ready for camp. I think he'll be ready to go.
If Bert, I mean, if he has to take a break for a second or whatever in the game, you do whatever you have to.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I think he'll be fine. I think a lot of people were getting a little overworked up about it, and it's that time of the year where there's nothing else to talk about, so they're just gonna over talk about stuff.
Yeah, and they like to say negative stuff about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happens this time of the year.
I mean, I seen where Preston shared this post 2 weeks ago, right on Twitter. I said, I mean, it's not like OTAs is a game or anything. You have to give the guy a chance. I mean, it's not like OTAs is a game. It's OTAs.
No, it's just people wanted to get worked up about something and they needed like they needed it. But, you know, they did it for no reason.
I kind of find Titans Facebook terrible.
Man, I don't even hang out on Titans Facebook anymore.
But you all on it though, right?
Oh yeah, I'm on there, but like I said, I'll see like the notifications and I'll look really quick and I'll see how they're getting all worked up and I just get off. People just need something to get mad about and they take the first thing that there is to get mad about.
I mean, it's kind of I don't want to say dumb. It's kind of overwhelming, but it does. I don't think the haters are gonna affect him at all.
They'll be all right.
You wanna play another video of Derrick Henry?
Yeah, go ahead. I was excited when we got him. Hassan's a beast. Actually got to catch his game against Ohio State where he went off, and seeing him in person, he's a big dude. He's a solid dude, and just seeing him out there, I can tell everything is coming natural to him. I told him don't try to get too overwhelmed, take it day by day.
I want to show my whole face in the camera now, but sorry, man, I had to switch my hand over.
Are you good, man?
My left hand's asleep.
You're good, man.
You see my background over there?
I see it.
Hold on.
Keep it up and you're going to pass Preston.
I'm not going to steal his stuff.
I didn't say you're going to steal it. I just said keep it up and you're going to pass him for having more stuff.
I mean, I'm gonna do this whole entire wall blue. This whole entire wall.
Hey, I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be awesome. Just wait and see, bud. You'll find out. It's going to
See everything you ever thought it could be for. Then is it work, work, work.
um
And you are too.
I'm gonna help here's what Ryan Tannehill was saying again
Yeah,
about
we've done a lot of great stuff. You know, I'm proud of our guys, the way we've come out, competed each and every day. Made a lot of progress, you know, a lot of new faces around here. And to see those guys come out, learn the playbook, learn the way we do things, and we're learning each other as players, right? I'm learning how Chig runs. I'm learning how Austin runs. You know, learning Traylon a little bit. So just a bunch of new faces that Josh, you know.
It was good.
a bunch of new faces. I think it's gonna be a very interesting year for the Titans.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun year.
I don't have any high expectations on Ryan Tannehill, but
I do. I do. Don't talk about my point. I mean it.
if he,
Oh, give me a second, Bryce.
all right,
Gotta take care of the girl, she likes to spray tan too. And he can throw a ball.
I mean,
Everybody leaves
I have a high feeling on Ryan Tannehill this year. Here's the thing right here. If he limits that turnover battle, I think we'll be just fine.
I think he's still taking care of his bad.
And control the ball and control the clock. Yeah. What?
Oh. Say hi.
Hi.
Don't peace. You said bye-bye?
Bye. Bye.
Good boy.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye.
You wanna play the Ryan Tannehill video game?
We're still learning each other. You know, it's been a lot of fun for me getting to know him personally off the field, and then getting to know him as a player. So just reading his body language, see how he comes in and out of things. You know, had a rep today that was a great learning rep for me, and how he comes out. You know, I think how I read it with a lot of guys. You know, my timing wasn't the same with him. So just those little things that you probably don't notice from the outside, but you know, every rep that I get, and I can file that away and learn from it. And he's got such a savvy, you know, feel for running routes. His route craft and how he's able to use his size, use his strength and quickness at the top of routes to get open. So all that just takes a little bit of time. Got to see it a few times, whether it's on tape or in person, and that way we're on the same page, and I can anticipate where he's going to be at.
Hopefully you can get the guys on the same page with him. And the fact that I like what Ryan Tannehill was saying right there, it made some competition go into the offensive line. What do you think?
You know, that's one area I'm excited to see how it turns out is the offensive line. I think they're going to be a group on the team that shocks everybody.
Yeah.
It definitely was tough. I'm actually seeing.
I think it's gonna be a fun year, and if Ryan Tannehill, sorry man, I had to mute my microphone for
Oh,
a second.
You're good.
What did you take on Ryan Tannehill? What he was saying about the same page thing?
Well, I mean, something that he's been known for is during the time before training camp, he'll get a bunch of guys together and throw with them just to understand that, like, the timing they need. So I think he's right. I mean, they got to be on the same. Otherwise, we're going to be not in the playoffs and drafting very high this year.
Yeah. Here's what the new running back was saying about Derrick Henry.
He's big. I thought I was pretty big, but nah, he's a large guy. Yeah, I talked to him a little bit. He's big.
Oh no, it was Eddie George.
He's big. I thought I was pretty big, but nah, he's a large guy. I'm not gonna lie. So,
how much more impressive is it, like the speed that he can generate being that big?
It's crazy. Like I've never seen him like that. He's so big and so fast. It's ridiculous.
He was talking about Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
I thought it was kind of funny.
He's not the smallest guy. He's 6'2", 220. So he's what, 20 pounds lighter than Derrick? And like an inch shorter?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit, so yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
What did he say to you?
He said go Bucks. So he just gave me a little hard time, but it's all good.
Did you laugh about that?
Yeah, he's. I think they're gonna be all right, man. I think they're gonna be fine. Everybody just needs to relax.
Just unavailable.
Contract deal going on?
Unavailable. That's how we're gonna go. You guys gonna practice, and it's not an injury report.
Same deal as Traylon?
Unavailable.
Account will.
Unavailable.
I'm excited to see what Fable does getting guys available for training camp.
Yeah, I think everybody's gonna be there. I think they're gonna be fine. I'm pumped. I plan on going to some of the training camp practices. We'll see how that goes.
It's gonna be even harder for Trayvon to be able to get in there and step in there and prove the doubters wrong. And I really hope he does do that, just for the fact that I hate when people doubt on a first round pick when he hasn't even played the game yet.
Exactly, and like I said earlier, it's just they needed something to talk about, so that's what they did. It's just trying to find a story where there's not a story.
Yeah. I mean, you give up on a wide receiver for what?
I don't know. It's like I said, it's ridiculous. He's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, so I was looking at my daughter. You know, it feels way different. Don't got to get used to things anymore. I already know the routine, know the vibe. That's always a plus. You know, you feel more comfortable, you play more. Yeah, definitely. Feel like the knees all the way back. All thing I do is stay on top of it and maintain it. But, you know, knowing the calls, you know, playing my technique and just impacting the game in the most possible ways I can. You know, being disruptive, being very disruptive in the run, very disruptive in the pass. Standing out on film, going out there and just working hard in the practice every day. Being back and way different. Feels way better. You know, confidence is a different level. That's all it takes to play the game. Confidence is how you're going to play it. You know, just being able to spring forward on what we left out on the field last year. You know, as collective, as a group, seeing a lot of great guys around me, knowing how guys play. You know, seeing that advantage that we can have up front, continuing that progress. And then with myself being included, you know, going out there and making a different impact on the game, key pieces, key times in the game, making impact plays.
What's next?
Been focused this offseason, you know, just getting my mobility back in my knee, getting my bend back on my stance, powerful off the ball, as well as turning the corner better. You know, getting low at the top of the rush. You know, that's things that were fundamental prior to the injury, but you got to make sure you continue to do those things, coming back to retrain the brain.
How was that?
I like Bud Dupree. That's my guy right there.
Pumped to watch him this year. I'm pumped to see what he does.
I'm excited to see what he can do to prove himself from last year, and here's the thing right here, man. Pittsburgh Steelers fans are mad that we got Bud Dupree now. Pittsburgh Steelers fans are mad.
Well, yeah, of course they are.
But I just don't like Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nobody does.
Here's what Derrick Henry was saying.
Yeah, so I was looking at my daughter, and you know, knowing I gotta go get it. And I got a little one to feed, and you know, just staying motivated, staying hungry, and you know, just never being complacent.
Derrick, have you always?
It kind of sounded like Derrick Henry was mumbling there for a second.
I mean, I know what he was saying because I say the same thing all the time, man. Like you said, he's got to feed his kid.
Yeah.
He's got to put in the work so he can support his family.
And you understand that too, Bryce.
I understand it.
Yeah. So you got to know where the money's at.
It was kind of hard to hear what he was saying because his voice sounds so low.
Because his voice sounds what?
Low.
He's quiet. He's a quiet guy.
I like Derrick. I mean, I like AJ Brown. I'm sorry, I do. I don't care what team he went to. I don't care. I like him.
He needs to stay off of Twitter.
If he's really who he is, and at the Titans, if that's who he is, then he's a stand-up. He's a stand-up guy. I like him. I don't care where he goes. I just don't. I like him. And y'all can kick me down the road for that. I don't care.
But I hope Fulton County Jail shuts down AJ Brown.
AJ Brown won't even be in the game by the time they get there.
I don't think so.
It was good. It was good to have the whole group together, you know, to be out on the field with the whole group.
Um, are you ready to hear what the running backs coach was saying about
Let's see.
the?
It was good. It was good to have the whole group together. You know, to be out on the field with the whole group for the first time was awesome. Again, obviously he's been working, so it's good for the group to see that he's been working as well. Because sometimes, you know, we all wonder what people are doing, but they can see that he's been working. Obviously, he has a great presence among the group, and they look to him as a leader. So it's good to have him back out there.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play a few more of these videos real quick, and then I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, I only got a couple more minutes too. I gotta get the baby in bed, and we got people coming to look at the house tomorrow. We're selling our house, so got to get it ready.
Well, he's earned the reps, you know.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was just saying I only had a couple more minutes. We got people coming to look at the house tomorrow. We're getting ready to sell our house, so
All right. Hey, that's good, man. That's a good thing, right?
got to go look for a new house.
But hey, put it on Facebook and stuff. Let us look at it. Where y'all live at?
We're around Clarksville.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
We're looking everywhere right now. We're just
where y'all looking?
open.
Are you looking around Nashville?
Yeah, I want to live closer to Nashville. Be a lot here. My wife's a nurse, so
You want to live that side of Nashville or Chattanooga side of Nashville? I mean Murfreesboro or Gallatin, something like that, or on you know,
I don't know. Like, we're with her right now. She's sending us houses every day, and we're just looking to see what we like. So
yeah, Summer County is a good place. It's a good bunch of deer though. Gotta watch out for the deer because they will run you over. I'm serious. They're that bad.
They're really bad.
Yeah, but we'll keep you updated too, man.
all right, sounds good.
Yeah, and Bryce is like rolling sweat. So y'all had a good show. I'm glad y'all had a good show.
I'm gonna play a few more of these videos, and then I'm gonna leave.
All right, buddy.
All right, I think he's about done too. Okay, and I gotta go get us a pan.
I'm about done.
All right, a couple more minutes and he's done too. Okay, he sounds tired too. He's got 5 babies. Come on, Bryce.
I understand, but I understand you got babies and stuff like that. But actually, let's just sit here and talk. I don't want to play no more of the videos.
All right, man. Whatever you want to do, man. Like I said, I got to get ready to lay this baby down and straighten up this house a little bit. Get settled in for the night.
You better do it before the woman comes home. She'll get you.
She works at night.
Right now. She works overnight, so I got some time.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, it's nice having you on. Bryce appreciates you, and you don't know how much I do. So we're gonna let it go and let you go. I know you're tired. Bryce knows you're tired. So thanks for coming on, man. We love you and talk to you later.
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate being asked to come on. It was fun.
Thank you, man. It was a great time for sure. I'll get you on when the season starts for sure.
All right, buddy. Sounds good.
Sure.
All right, man. You take it easy.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Kiss some kids for us.
All right. Y'all have a great night.
You too, man.
Have a great night.
All right.
Bye.
Tighten up, tighten that down.
Thank you everyone who has watched tonight, and tighten up.
Yeah, tighten up.
I'm fixing to
and we're gonna win us a ball game this year.
I'm fixing to end it right here.